Hello gamers. So I've had a couple of comments on this particular video, and obviously it hasn't had a great dislike ratio ever, but I think it's mostly due to the fact that people rocked up here thinking that this was a quest guide. So this is just a video showing my going insane while trying to open up this door. It's got me overlaid, like audio overlaid on top of audio overlaid on top of audio overlaid, just me talking to myself, trying to like sort out this problem, and like you can see all the different states that the board gets in, and there's all this talk about like what people are saying here, and and who knows what's going on, right? And everyone's like, I don't fucking get this, and everyone's upset, and oh my god, and all this stuff, and I'm just here, just like puzzling through, trying to get there, and you can see I have to go all the way up the board, and then I don't end up solving this one. Okay, then we restart, and this time I only get two correct in the first one correct, then one correct in the wrong spot, and then we've got, what, three correct now. And I was like, okay, I just gotta change one thing. And so I just add an astral rune in, and bam, we're inside. So what is this game? How do I do it? Okay, it's called Codebreaker, right? Or Mastermind. So essentially what you do, if you want to solve this thing as fast as possible, is you just chuck in all of the same color until you get one correct, and then one of that color you had before as well as the new color, because now you're trying to work out, okay, so this red mark here means that you have something that's correct and it's in the correct spot, okay, but you don't know where that is because you put red everywhere. So now you've got to like move red through to find where it's supposed to go. Now when you put red and green in and you can see that it's white, now you know that you have one correct but it's not on the correct spot. So that means that this red piece here is not on the correct spot and green is not in the puzzle. Okay, so what does he do next? Let's see. Okay, so he's moved the red piece and he's put in blue. Blue is still not the correct answer. Okay, so you can see that he's only got one lit up, which means it's still just that red piece. And red is still not in the correct position. So we're getting closer. We think that red is in one of these two spots and that it's not blue and it's not green. So we've already eliminated like a lot of options. Okay, and the goal isn't to get all the way up to the end here. The goal is to finish as quick as possible. Okay, so if you finish half of the board, you're doing amazing. Okay, and just to be clear, that's what happens in this game, right? So I finish what with three left to go. All right, this is not halfway done. This is three left to go because I'm about to like put in this option here, and if it's wrong, then I've got three more guesses at this. Okay, so what do you do next? Well, you're just going to move that red piece along, and then you're gonna hit check. Now, oh, he's got a red. So the red means that the red piece is in the correct spot. Okay, and now what's it going to do? Well, it's going to keep the red there. Okay, because now he knows he's going to keep getting a red dot every time he puts a red piece there. Yeah, so he's going to do that. And the next time he's going to change colors. So he's going to go for brown this time. When he puts the brown in, and checks it. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Now we've got two in the correct spot. So now he's going to go red and brown, and he's going to pick the next color, which is orange. So he doesn't know where that brown piece goes, but he's going to start on the left and move it towards the right. Holy crap, now he's got three correct here, just like I did at the end of mine. I had three correct here, and I had to switch one of these. I'm not sure which one it is. Notice I didn't use the same strategy as him. You don't need to use the same strategy, as long as you can sort of puzzle through it. Um, but if you see here, in this particular part of the solution, right, you can see that I had one correct in the correct position at this point here, where I had air, water, astral, cosmic. And I was looking at earth, earth, fire, fire, and there was three correct here in their correct spots, which means that one of these from this row here had to have been the correct one in the correct spot. So either I put a cosmic here, or I put an astral here, or I put a water here, or I put an air there. Now I knew that it wasn't the cosmic. Now why do I know that? Well, that's because almost none of these are in the same position, but the fire here is correct and in this position here. And the other one that's correct in the wrong position is the earth piece, right? You can work that out. You can say, all right, I've got earth and fire up here, and it says that three of them are correct in the correct spot. which means way back here when I had earth and fire, you could see that it wasn't either water or air, it wasn't these two, it was only these two here, earth and fire, and that fire was in the correct spot and earth wasn't. So I know that it's not going to be earth or water, which means I'm literally just going up between two options. There's no way I solve this board in less than two guesses. I'm going to either guess astral or cosmic. But then again, I don't really need to guess astral. Sorry, I don't really need to guess cosmic because you see the fire one is in the correct spot, which means it has to be the astral. And that is why we end up going for astral. And if you're curious, you can see here at the bottom here, that's where my guesses are, right? Way at the bottom of the screen. Okay, and we switch that one to an astral and then we get it correct. Just like this guy, he's about to make a quick switch. Okay, so he's chucked in the black one because black hasn't been correct. I mean, like, we haven't seen white yet, but now we're going to go, all right, so this is in the same position, this is in the same position, this is in the same position. We're going to assume those three are the correct ones. And the next time he does this, he'll have to assume that this one was the incorrect one and this was the correct one. This orange here, right? He brings these two orange forward. He knows that one of them is correct and one of them isn't. Okay, so at this point, he's got one correct in the wrong spot, which means that he knows that it's not black because he had three correct before and he hasn't changed any colors. Okay, so he's going to decide, all right, black is wrong, I need a white piece instead, and the white piece has to go here, and the orange piece has to go here. The reason why he knows that is because these two are obviously in the correct positions. He's known that for a while. Okay, that was, sorry, the red and the red and the brown. Sorry, the red and the brown are the correct spaces. He's known that for a while. That's from here, right? We added in the orange. You got one extra correct in the correct spot. He's guessed that orange was here, and now it says that you're wrong. That is correct, but it's not in the right place. So now he has to move the orange to this side, okay, the other place that it was before. And that'll be correct now. And he's actually guaranteed to get the next one right because he's checked every other color, and the only color left is white. So when he checks white, in that spot there, that is the correct solution. So he's going to move this one over there. These two are already correct. And he just hits check, and he wins. So that's all this is, right? But this video, the one that I'm making now, I mean, like, this is a guide, basically. This video here was not a guide. It didn't say guide anywhere on it. I've actually changed this in description so it says this is not a guide. Have a good day, gamers, and good luck getting past that door.